Ian Somerhalder also wins favorite sci-fi TV actor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you. Wow, this is crazy. Can you believe this is almost 5 years in the making?
You're right, yeah. But you know, I think what's crazier though, Ian, is that at the beginning of the show, Elena actually hated Damon.
You were hooking up with my brother.
Well, you killed my brother.
Then eventually she fell in love with me.
And then we started dating on the show.
We started dating in real life.
And then we broke up in real life.
And yet our characters are still dating on the show.
It's a good thing it's not awkward. Well, it's a good thing we have chemistry.
Thank you guys so much.
Next question for both of you. Hello, my name's Ellie and I come from Geneva, Switzerland. And you need to have Katarina Graham to come back to Geneva, okay?
I will call her when we get upstairs.
And you can come with her if you want, okay?
Pat, go back.
My question is for both of you, and I want to know if you could be any Disney character from a film, who would it be and why?
J'en ai pris, mais j'arrive pas à
Traduction, s'il vous plaît. Si vous étiez un personnage de film, qui vous seriez et pourquoi?
Beauty and the Beast. La Belle et la Bête. I would want to be Beauty. La Belle. I don't even remember what her name was.
I could be the
Merci,
beast.
Elisabeth.
No, you'd be Gaston, right? Right? That's what his name was? The Gaston. You're too pretty to be a beast. He's too pretty to be a beast.
Thank you.
That's a very hard question. I would probably be Forrest Gump.
So, go ahead. Tease it up.
It's the finale of the first season. Every episode is very intense and has a lot of cliffhangers. People die. So you can imagine...
Every episode?
Every episode does.
Really?
Yeah. So you can imagine, I mean, it's a big shock. And she betrayed her friend. But at the same time, Elena hasn't been much of a friend to Bonnie either these days.
Yeah, poor Bonnie.
Yeah, I agree. She's been lacking.
A little bit.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Then eventually come back around and bite her in the bum. And she gets burned by it. And the truth will always come out.
Starting to take after Stefan. She's lying a lot. You know, she's lying to her family.
To her friends.
To her friends.
Everyone she surrounds herself with. So it's the truth will always come out one way or another. Maybe one day after you tell a lie, or maybe 10 years, but it usually eventually comes out, and Elena has learned that.
Catches up to you. Mm-hmm. You should learn some lessons from Elena, you know.
I don't lie.
Well, I'm just saying, if you decide to at some point. Was that your favorite moment too? Watching Kayla Yule dance around half naked?
I wasn't there.
Just a question.
Although watching it afterwards, it's a fun scene. No, my favorite are the flashback scenes, especially in Children of the Damned episode, when Catherine gets to not only appear, but she also gets to kill and bite a couple people.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
And did I bite?
To know what's going to happen in the second season. I mean, wouldn't that make sense? I'm joking.
I guess tune in.
Because it's not as boring as most other episodes.
Tonight's episode is going to be insane, crazy, scary.
Don't build it up
shocking.
That much.
It's
what if it sucks?
It doesn't suck. It's great. Tonight's episode of The Vampire Diaries is going to be shocking, amazing, and you guys need to watch it, or else you'll be
I'll bite you.
Or else Damon will come and bite you. No, then
they
people won't watch it. If you guys watch it tonight at 8 o'clock on the CW, then...
And then they'll kick us off the air.
Damon will come
watch
bite
the
you.
show.
Please.
People wanted us to kiss in the rain sometime before the end of the season.
Yes!
Well, first of all, it's really cold in Georgia, so I don't think it's a good idea.
Can we reminisce and go back to the days?
Well, that's why Elena has never kissed in the rain.
Rain kiss. I knew nothing about this until like 1 o'clock in the morning this morning. But apparently, it's a real thing.
You didn't kiss, that's the problem.
We did kiss in the rain.
So you
remember how cold it was?
I do, that's what I was trying to say, that we should go back and tell everyone how awful it was.
Well, it was a
wonderful experience. That was the first
last time we were in
time.
the rain together, it was below 30 degrees. So when the rain cranes would come down, the water would hit us. We had to cut because my facial muscles would freeze, and I literally could not speak. And it looked as if I had Bell's palsy. I'm not kidding you. Like literally, the facial muscles would stop and freeze. And
Best work you've ever done.
I do better work when I'm with you than I do when I'm with you.
But it was a very, after that day, I remember sending Julie an email and saying, from now on, if you plan on writing things like this, you better be on set with us, wearing the same wardrobe, in the rain with us, because it was...
We're naked.
It was below zero. And they brought in rain machines to make it look all romantic and cute and epic.
And Nina's hair was
Except
crazy.
don't give it away the box.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll take care of it.
I get in trouble for it.
I'll take care of it. The point is, I had icicles in my hair by the time we cut, because it was so cold and they had to blow dry my hair to get the icicles out, so we go again. And I got really sick.
They call it Hotlanta, it's a load of crap.
Not so Hotlanta.
I think the moral of the story is that, for the better or worse, your Twitter please do not go unnoticed. We do here see the requests and all the love for certain
And we
things.
love it. And we
for writing a winter rain kiss, and it would have happened a long time ago.
You write another rain kiss, I quit.
Yeah.
I can't quit.
Serious enough.
No!
All right, the number 2 most asked question on Twitter. Is there any hope for Damon and Elena to really get back together?
Why would you ever wish that on this amazing human being? I don't want to do that. Trust me, you don't want to live with me, honey.
The woods yet, or is it more troubles ahead?
Well, they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to go day by day, and Elena's definitely behind him, 100%, supporting and encouraging. 120%. It's great. She's right there with him. And,
Such a good girl.
But at the same time, this one is in the picture, and she sort of developed this friendship with him and this understanding, and she's starting to realize that he's not completely evil. He's doing everything that he does for love, for Catherine, for this woman that he truly cared about. But I'll let you finish that because that's your story.
No, well, you're very much involved.
Yeah. So, Catherine.
But
Well,
we
I guess
still don't
Catherine and
know.
Elena.
But we don't know.
Because I'm curious of the direction that you guys have got, because there's definitely a free song between the two characters there, and you just wonder, is there going to be sexual chemistry? Are they going to take it further?
They're going to have to write it. They're going to have to write it
Are
because
you told to keep guessing?
we don't. We hate each other.
We're still what?
I'm joking. We're still curious
We're still
ourselves.
curious
I mean, I think I kind of got a little gist. Kevin Williamson was sort of discussing a bit of next season, and they have a pretty good idea of what they're doing, and up until sort of the first half of that season, and there's some cool stuff. Damon loves his brother, man. Of course he does. They and just like Stefan, Stefan could have let Damon die 5 times. No, of course he loves his brother. But it will be interesting to see the varying degrees of that love when it comes to you know, when you mix the love of a woman with the love of a brother, things get a little hairy. I don't have much or any experience with that, but I've read and I've seen and I've spoken.
And you're now living in the show
I've
like that.
spoken about, and
character.
now Damon's going to be going through a similar thing. So it's going to be interesting.
Damon's kissed Catherine as Catherine.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen, or will we see, a kiss or a coming together of Elena and Damon, do you think?
Hopefully one day.
I'm sure, you know, however many years we do the show.
Call Kevin.
Let's call Kevin and make it happen.
Call Kevin. Make it happen.
Maybe down the line. I don't know.
There are some relationships being forged, like tonight. You know, you start to see this shift of, you know, it's not just Stefan protecting Elaine anymore. It's like she has this band of brothers, these two brothers that are not going to let anything happen to her. They are hell-bent on protecting her and working as a team, oddly enough.
Because they've gone through so much together, now they're all on the same page and they all have the same goals. And
yeah, that's interesting. And then, you know, God, there's a lot happening. I mean, because this Isabel thing, and then the stuff with John Gilbert. I mean, there's so many little.
You find out a lot in tonight's episode. You're going to find out a lot about John Gilbert, what kind of person he is, what he's after, what he'll do to get what he's after, and it bleeds into the finale as well, which literally bleeds, pun intended. The finale of the Vampire Diaries is going to be jam-packed, full of blood, people dying, new vampires, and shocks, cliffhangers. It's going to...
8 of them.
8 of them. 7, 8, many, many cliffhangers. It's going to be an intense episode, not to be missed. So everyone has to make sure to check it out, because they'll be sorry if they don't see what happens in Mystic Falls on Founders Day.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, give us a shot at you good. Brother. Bro, we're going to talk about it in People Magazine if it looks any good at all.
Yeah, she doesn't feel well, man. It's not a bad night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why, brother? Why? You're looking beautiful.
Just tired, brother.
Oh, okay.
Have a good one, bro.
Hey, sorry, mate. We never want to bother. You know that.
You're a good guy.
Thank you, bro. You too. So do you. Thank you. Good night. Cheers. Thank you.